He see Jermain rushing in, both fighters trying to throw combinations at the same time, and that's what caused the accidental hit. But you knew it was coming sooner or later because both guys are trying so hard to get to one another without being caught in the process.
CompuBox numbers in the 5th round. Hopkins 7 out of only 20, but they were all 7 power connects, and some of them were good, solid shots, including the 2 big right hands. Taylor 8 out of 38. He's still throwing more punches and landing more as the fight progresses.
This is more of an interesting fight than a thrilling fight because of the stakes that are so high, because of the contrast in the fighters.
And because Bernard Hopkins, as Roy Jones pointed out, doesn't care about entertainment value.
Not at all.
Wants to fight at the pace that favors him.
And he has given him a little entertainment tonight already, but he's slowly finding his rhythm, finding his punching pace, finding his range, and it could mean big trouble for Jermain Taylor.
Yeah, but we're within 2 minutes of the midway point of the fight, and Taylor's still in it, and still doing basically what he did in round 1.
Well, I can guarantee you Hopkins did not plan to win the first half of the fight.
I'm sure. You're right.
Stop. Get his head down there, stop it. Now box.
The blood continues to flow from the cut on top of Jermain Taylor's head because of the placement of that cut on top of the skull, Roy. I'm not sure they'll be able to stop that bleeding.
I don't think they will either. The other thing is that they all talked about Jermain Taylor's jab, but now his jab has been taken away from him pretty much by Hopkins, and he seems to be a little confused right now.
I agree. He doesn't seem to know exactly what he wants to do offensively because he's not able to set the tempo as easily as he did against every other professional opponent with the jab.
And that's the thing that worried me about it because I knew he wouldn't beat Bernard Hopkins with the jab.
You're going to have to find another way to do it.
Exactly. And it's got to be work. You're 26 and you fight a 40-year-old guy, you got to try to outwork him. Especially when he's as good a veteran as Bernard Hopkins is.
So should he be throwing more punches?
Yes, he should stay on the attack. He should never let Bernard sit in this rhythm because this is when Bernard is waiting to set him up with something. That's what he should be doing right there.
Well, he did exactly what trainer Pat Burns told him, working underneath and going to the body.
So what happened, he stood there, you see, he got caught with a flush right hand, and every time Bernard catches him sitting still waiting, he's going to hit him with that shot. Can't wait on the veteran. You got to rush the veteran.
Bell, stop, please.
A high-action round, though, for Taylor. The body punches probably won him the round because he was so much more active than Hopkins.
Right. Outside right, that's all, baby. Outside right. Outside right, son. Can't hit what you can't see.
All right. Okay, stop putting that cold water on him. You need to be impressive.
Yes, sir.
You had a nice flurry over here where you threw 4 or 5 punch combinations. You're getting him against the rope. Shoot hard, you know he's gonna drop. 4 or 5 punches. It's more of a smart fight. Just throw some shots to the body. Come back up, okay? That's how you steal these rounds. And you do some damage to the body. All right? You're shooting those jabs and he's dropping, and then you're not putting it.
Here you see Hopkins in a beautiful counter hook right there, or actually the counter jab. Right when he said Jermain Taylor does the bow and arrow with his right hand, he jabs with his jab, and he pulls his right hand back, and he steps inside that jab and counter with a beautiful left jab.
CompuBox numbers in 6. Taylor's best round, 17 out of 45. Bernard Hopkins threw 17 punches. He's only averaging 18 punches per round thrown in the first half of the bout. Harold, how do you have it through 6?
You know, Jim, I tell you something. I can't see how you can win a fight by standing straight up and making funny faces at your opponent. And that's all Bernard Hopkins is doing. I mean, Jermain Taylor's carrying his fight to him. He's more aggressive. He's getting off first, just like you saw there. He's landing the hardest shots, just like you saw there. I mean, 5-1, Jermain Taylor, 59-55. He's winning it easy.
I have it 4 rounds to 1 with 1 even.
Roy Jones, if the scores are something like 5-1, does that do anything to dent Hopkins' confidence?
Nope, not at all. That's what he's used to. I mean, he's used to fighting against all odds. Trust me, he's not trying to win the early part of this fight. That's what he wants to do right there.
He landed a sensational right-hand counter punch right on the jaw of Taylor, the biggest punch of the fight so far. But Jermain's right there.
As long as he can do that, he won't be dampened at all.
Hopkins missed with the right hand that time, and Taylor got him with a left uppercut to the body. Double jab by Taylor.
Hopkins just did miss him with another beautiful right hand.
Stop. Don't anymore. Relax now. Step back. No.
Yeah, but you know, boy, Hopkins is not a big hitter. You know, he's never been a big puncher. He's always worn down his opponents by attrition.
And that's why I think that's what I think he's trying to do here.
But he's not active enough to do it, it seems to me.
The pro Taylor crowd booing as Hopkins is again warned, this time for holding inside. Jay Nady has not deducted a point from anybody so far. Bernard Hopkins, it would appear, if the fight's going to go to the scorecards, can ill afford to lose a point deduction.
I mean, if Hopkins is trying to pop shoot him 2 or 3 times around, Roy, that's not enough.
No, it's not. He's just hoping to wear the kid down first, then hit him with a good shot.
Then you're saying he's trying to he's hoping to knock him out?
Yes, that's what he's hoping to do. He's not looking at trying to outbox this young kid. He'd be crazy to do that. So his thing is to wear him down, keep touching him every now and then, get him a little tired. Then he hoping when he touching, he can
No, you can't count on getting a young fighter tired.
Really interesting.
That's what he's trying to do, I think.
The popular media choice was Hopkins by decision. And there's another look at Lou DiBella. So far, no look of great confidence or celebration on DiBella's face as he waits and watches and hopes in what is something of a holy grail for him.
Sunday and you're doing it with him. Make his ass fight. Do you understand? Just throwing punches, working the body, just throwing some punches in there. You need to throw at least 25 jabs around. You're throwing 10 punches around. You're not.
Right, just pick up a little bit, a little more jabs. That's all. Stay outside. You don't fight me inside. You fight me outside.
I never know when the right is coming. I'm looking for that uppercut.
You're smarter than me. You're smarter than I am. So you fight me outside.
That's right.